that look like dogs. I was going to get one for her birthday.
Dobra, kodzik tu miałem.
She's an
O,
irresponsible.
chłopie. Tu się wyprawia.
Augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree.
W sumie jeszcze nie byłem u żadnego sklepikarza. Ale dobra.
Saw what happened yesterday. Things are getting worse here. Look, I gotta go.
Witam.
I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
W żółtym kapturze.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talus Rucker and his aid workers in the Utulek complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Nie było jeszcze żadnego bossa, nie? Jasne. On nie był czasem? Wcześniej?
Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick
Ja
snatch
nie
and
pamiętam
grab.
tych
Should be easy now.
przeciwników ani
So
kumpli.
we've already decided he's
Tylko
guilty.
tego.
We just need to
Salif.
talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police.
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis, one that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utulek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district, number 237. Any questions?
Dawaj, wszystkie pytania.
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an
Ła,
eye
to
on
co?
them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talus Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Dobra.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will
Yeah,
you trust
spoko.
me to get the job done?
On... Nie no, w sumie, co tam miałem ze sprawy? Z Sarifem aby. Ona powinna być jeszcze. Jak nie będzie, to ewentualnie wczytam save'a, ale... Powinna jeszcze być w toku, nie?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
Yeah! Lecimy gdzieś, no ale wrócimy tu pewnie.
But still we
Gotowy, to ja
have
nie
no
wiem.
answers. No one has yet
Ale
claimed
zajebiste.
responsibility.
Wow.
Dr. Rucker, the leader of ARC,
Wow.
posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation,
Ej, nie, te
however,
chmury
tell me
zajebiste.
that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Nie no, niby go mam przynieść, nie? Pewnie będzie kilka opcji. Te rendery są
How
piękne.
far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
O kurwa. Wow. Nie, o, to robi wrażenie.
Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep.
Dobra, M7. O, Sokola. I tutaj cały czas to jest to.
Sector
Fajnie.
should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have
Hey.
a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting. Strike back.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm at the point that I do not even care about feeling anymore.
Kurde, ale to mi bardzo przypomina jedynkę. A czy tą... Wiecie, Human.
to an identification scan.
Human Revolution.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Prosto.
What everyone says when they're
Nie bardzo, nie? Jak Detroit wtedy.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you. But I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do
Tiborem?
not have.
Tiborem, nie?
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
Co, nie zdążyłem?
I said go.
Nie wiem, chyba mi się wydaje, że nie zdążyłem znowu. Raz mnie oszukali już w klikaniu. Teraz nie wiem. Ale lecimy stąd.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Nie przejdę, nie? Udało się.
Brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes,
Ta
you're
niewidzialność
late,
mi się
Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told
Teraz
me
się
what happened.
postaram się robić teraz na spokojnie.
Is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Must be something we can do. Maybe I can talk to the cops, get them to release you.
They won't talk to you. They're arresting everyone.
I don't think they'll arrest me. I can take care of it.
No. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it
To jest
on him.
policji.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will
Dobra.
kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller.
Dobra, wydaje mi się, że
Silver's back
kilka
down.
pobocznych mi
Why
to
am I
dał.
not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted.
A, cele
Let me
dodatkowe.
know when you're in.
Dobra. Pobocznych nie ma, ale to jest dodatkowe. Zdobądź kartę dostępu. I uwolnij tego. Miejscowy sklep. Dobra. Na razie do niego.
In the Sentry Markets. I want you to eliminate him.
Not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business.
What?
But I expect you to keep your word.
Pozbądź się.
Just an idea.
Szafki. Coś fajnego? Radio. Chyba nic.
I tried.
Do you want to start today?
Jak się tam dostać do tego czubka?
No hell. I made the mistake of going here.
Serio mam się go pozbyć?
The arc zone yesterday and some armed drones.
Do you know how many times I've been around?
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galwa?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into Ark territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Gollum for Talus Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it
Ja,
happens,
tak
I
wszystko z
do
mostu
have a
gadasz.
need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropazine of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
So, for you to give me access, all I have to do is get your stuff back from cops who are aggressively anti-Hawk.
These are desperate times, unfortunately. And you do seem to be a very capable man.
If that's what it takes, fine.
Excellent. I will await your return. But before you go, might I interest you in making a purchase?
Let's talk about the Diwali crime family.
Who are they?
They're the people running organized crime in Prague. Their second in command is a man named Otar Botkavelli. Heard of him?
No. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you could tell me why he wants me to kill you.
Shit! He wants me dead? Drug son of a bitch.
Sounds like you're starting to remember him now.
Yeah, Otar. He just slipped my mind for a moment.
That's not the only thing slipping.
Fine, smart guy. I work for Otar's boss, the head of the Diwali family, Radic Nikoladze. I spy on Otar's activities for Radic. Shit, I just realized
Ej, ale
the other Pachyan,
czy ja nie za szybko z nim
he
gadam o
died in
tym?
the train station bombing.
You're thinking Otar wants to get the second spy, you, out of the way, and make a move against Radic.
I'm sure he'd love that. Those two have had their own private Cold War going on for years. But still, getting rid of me and Constantine wouldn't be enough.
Nie
Otar
chciałbym
needs to
stracić
gather
tamtego
more
questa.
support in Prague and in Georgia.
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from consolidating his power is... well, me? But you're not really planning to kill me, are you?
O kurde.
No, I draw the line at assassination for would-be mob bosses.
Thank you. Thank you. What can I do to repay you? Name it. Anything.
Vaclav Kolar. What's his connection to Radic?
Wait, I can't tell you that. Radic would kill me.
You said anything. Unless you'd prefer the alternative.
Damn it. Okay. Radic, Kolar, and I have a trilateral arrangement. Radic has an augmented leg. You just became the 5th living person to know that. So, I get Radic his neuropazine, and Kolar maintains his leg. In return, Radic looks out for us.
He's not doing a great job of that. You're lucky Otar sent me instead of somebody else.
He won't stop with you either. I'd better get out of the country until this blows over. And I'll guess I'll have to retire the Louis Gallois persona. Ah well, I had fun playing you.
Next time, try it with a French accent. Might be more credible.
Well, since I'm going to be abandoning this shop anyway, you might as well use my ARC access. I'll unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond that, there's a ladder that'll take you where you want to go.
Thanks.
Perhaps you would like to make a purchase before you leave. A
No nie mów,
small contribution
że
to
tak to się da
the
zrobić.
Louis Gallois Escape Fund.
Ale dialogi mają duży wpływ.
Let's see what you've got for sale.
These are all the goods I have available.
Co masz, chłopie? Kup, sprzedaj. Broń. Amunicję na pewno sobie kupię. Tłumik. Ile mam? Kurde. Karabin usypiający. Ja bym chciał jakiś pistolet usypiający. Masz coś takiego? Takie to ja mam. Czekaj. Amunicja. Tajfuna. To też fajne. Amunicja do karabinu usypiającego. O! Pistolet obezwładniający. Masz coś takiego? Ja tylko karabin. Dobra, zobaczymy, co mu sprzedam. Mina. Część. Nie, no w sumie nic mu nie sprzedam. Mikropompa. Procesor. Dobra, nic ci nie sprzedam, ale kupię sobie amunicję. O. Tak.
Nothing interests you?
Już kupiłem.
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
Machiavelli,
Dobra,
it's
skoro ci
Jensen.
każ.
Your problem in the Utulek complex has been taken care of.
Good. I look forward to hearing the details. But that will have to wait, because I have other urgent...
Nie chcę z tamtym współpracować. Odzyskaj towary. Tego nie potrzebujesz zrobić, dobra. Pozbądź się. Zdobądź kartę dostępu. To jeszcze spoko.
Matters keeping me busy at the moment. I will call you back shortly.
Jensen, getting lonely up here. Got an update for me?
Yeah, I discovered that favors are like currency in Gollum City. We're back on track. I'm heading for...
Co my tu mamy? To jest do czego? Pistoletu. To. Pin. Nie mam tu czegoś takiego, ale jaja. Dobra, napiszę win. I... To.
An area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into Ark territory.
Good. I'll update Miller and do a flyby up ahead. Get you the lay of the land.
Copy that.
W sumie tłumik też by mi się przydał. Robimy misję po pijaku.
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if you...
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are
There's a
lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell. Yes?
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
Dawaj.
Sure.
Go back. Go home. There is nothing for someone like you here.
How do you figure that? You don't know me.
I know this place up ahead. We call it the Throat. And sometimes those get cut, yes? When outsiders come wandering in where they should not.
Coraz cięższe miejscówki takie.
I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Lupotia pricks are everywhere, breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either, leash or no leash.
It's not right what the police are doing. Someone has to stand up to them.
Is that you? Because it takes a lot to step out of line and answer back. And once you do, there is no return. Not everyone has the courage to take up the fight.
You make it sound like you're in a war.
It is a war. On us. On every augmented human. You see that, don't you? There is a moment coming, and it will be soon, when all of us will have to choose a side. Anyone who does not will just be in the way. And that could get them killed.
I thought Ark was about preserving human rights, not advocating armed revolt.
Here and now, brother, it is the same thing.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Is it? I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
Dobra, z tą się nie będę kłócił ogólnie.
I admit he's got a way about him. He talks and people listen. But is that enough?
He is no politician, if that is what you mean. Rucker gave up an easy life for our cause. He lives the struggle. Just like
Rucker
the
to jest
rest
ten,
of
co w
us.
sieci, taki w czarnych włosach,
I
chudy?
respect anyone with principles. But in my experience, that doesn't get you much when the storm comes down.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. ARC has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then. Sergei! Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty
Render się
rumors of
włączył?
Wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away.
A zajebiście to wygląda, nie?
Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Ciekawe, czy on będzie bossem.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
A dodatkowych już nie zrobiłem.
I am.
Aha, to
But I need you to run a name through iLink. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Czyli te poboczne to były wcześniej już. Dobra, tego nie zrobiłem. Wejdź na terytorium A.